Good afternoon, members. I appreciate the opportunity to lay out House Bill 6 before the committee today. Members, the overall goal of House Bill 6, which we've named the Teachers' Bill of Rights, is to strengthen the authority of our educators in managing classroom discipline while ensuring that all students across the state of Texas receive a structured and supportive educational experience. This bill expands teachers' ability to maintain order, to safeguard student safety, and to uphold academic integrity in their classrooms. At the outset, members, before I get into the bill layout, I do want to mention that we are working on a committee substitute. Of course, Mr. Chairman, the committee substitute's not in front of the committee today, and there's a reason for that. I have been working with my staff and with many of you to listen to and to invite feedback and help and assistance in perfecting this bill, recognizing how important this subject is in protecting our classrooms and ensuring and protecting the rights of our educators and also our students. I want to make sure that we're careful and cautious about how we proceed. And so my goal today, members, in our communications together and then inviting testimony today here at the committee, is that we can work together to arrive at a committee substitute that hopefully we can get in front of this committee within the next week to 2 weeks. Not only in Texas, but across the country, we've seen a rise in major disciplinary issues with students in the classroom. These are ranging from repeated student misconduct and perpetual classroom disruptions to more serious offenses, including verbally or physically assaulting teachers and other students. And in a time when we are actively making an effort to recruit and to retain exceptional teachers, something that I know is important to this legislature and to this committee, we must ensure safe, positive, and focused learning environments for both the educator and his or her students. House Bill 6 addresses these issues by making several targeted changes to Chapter 37 of the Texas Education Code. Let me quickly go over those. First, House Bill 6 clarifies that there is no restriction on the use of in-school suspension, thereby returning discretion to school districts to utilize in-school suspension to address misconduct depending on the nature and circumstances of the particular offense. This will provide school districts a vital tool that can provide discipline and consequences, but can also keep the student in the school and in his or her educational setting. Second, the bill allows for the suspension of any students, at any age, I should say, who routinely engage in repeated and significant disruption of the classroom, or who threaten the immediate health and safety of the teacher and or other students in the classroom. Student misconduct in the classroom is one of the most cited reasons for teachers leaving the profession and or for aspiring teachers to not get into the profession. The inability to set consequences for these types of behavior that routinely disrupt the class and the learning environment, but never rise to the level of a Chapter 37 punishment, does virtually nothing to curb the behavior, because students acting out there in our classrooms know there will be no real consequence for their actions. Third, in 2023, we mandated placement in disciplinary alternative education placement, DAEP, when a student uses or possesses an e-cigarette. The result has been major overcrowding of our DAEP programs, which should be reserved, in my opinion, for more serious offenses. House Bill 6 scales this requirement back, removing the mandated placement and returning local control of this issue to our ISDs. House Bill 6 also provides removal for additional serious offenses and misconduct. The bill in its current form mandates removal to a disciplinary alternative education placement when a student receives deferred prosecution, is convicted of, or the school has reasonable belief that the student has engaged in deadly conduct, disorderly conduct involving a weapon, or unlawfully carrying a weapon. Further, the bill would allow for mandatory expulsion for serious offenses regardless of where the conduct occurred. These offenses include aggravated assault, sexual assault, murder, and arson, among others. I believe that a school should have the ability to address these offenses regardless of whether the incident happened on or off campus or at a school event. Excuse me. Under current law, when a student is expelled from school, he or she is either sent to a juvenile justice alternative education program, a JJAP, or expelled to the street and out of the school entirely. Sometimes when a juvenile justice alternative education program facility is full or otherwise unable to accept students, a student ends up expelled, again, to the street when they don't have to be. House Bill 6 provides another option to our school districts by allowing for a removal to a virtual disciplinary setting to provide educational services when a juvenile justice alternative education program is full or when a student would otherwise be expelled entirely. Finally, House Bill 6 provides districts with a state law option for removal of a student, including a student with a disability exhibiting dangerous behaviors, whose continued placement is substantially likely to result in injury to that student or to others, by allowing a school district to petition a court for removal. House Bill 6 creates a more efficient option for removal of dangerous students when such removal is necessary for both that student and for others in the classroom. At the same time, it still maintains a high threshold to constitute a removal. Furthermore, this mechanism permits removals to settings not currently contemplated by Chapter 37. Members, that is, in so many words, the main tenets of House Bill 6. I look forward to our discussion today. At the end of the day, this bill is about standing with our educators, ensuring that teachers in our classrooms have the support that they need and that they deserve to create a structured and focused learning environment. A strong education system starts with engaged parents, of course, and strong and well-equipped teachers. And to recruit amazing teachers to the classroom and, importantly, to retain them there, I believe that we must give them the ability to maintain discipline without unnecessary bureaucratic hurdles. With that, Mr. Chairman, thank you for the opportunity to carry this bill and to lay out House Bill 6 in front of the committee today. I look forward to our discussion. I'm happy to answer any questions and would reserve my right to close.